Today, why not? Let's talk about dividing with radicals, huh? Now look at this first one. You've got the square root of 11 over 49. Now this, you might see it listed under one radical. You can also see it listed sometimes under separate radicals. These are equivalent. They're the same. They're equal. So they're interchangeable. So I would recommend maybe splitting them on this one and then thinking about your perfect squares. Now 49 is a perfect square. So the square root of 49 is 7. 11 does not have any perfect squares, so you can't break it down any further. So this would be your final answer. Now you are not allowed to have radicals in the denominator, which we don't. If it does happen, then we'll find out later a way that you can fix that. So again, on B, we can split it as two radicals. So we can make this root 25 over root b to the fourth. The square root of 25 is 5. And then when you square root something with exponents, remember you divide the exponents by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So we have 5 over b squared. No more square roots. So I think I got some more. Okay. So if we did the square root of 144 over the square root of 9, let's see what we get here. The square root of 144 is 12. The square root of 9 is 3. And 12 divided by 3 we can still simplify as 4. Another thing you can do is you can simplify in the radical first. So if you were to do that on this one, 144 divided by 9 equals 16. And then you take the square root of 16, which is 4. You still get 4 either way. All right, on B, a little bit trickier. We have the square root of 25p to the third on top. And we have the square root of q to the second in the denominator. Now the square root of q to the second is just q to the first. No problem there. But 25p to the third isn't all a perfect square. So we're going to have to split it. 25 is perfect. The problem is p to the third. So p to the second would be a perfect square. And then you got your p in the leftover radical. So the square root of 25p to the second is 5p. You've got your root p still. And then our denominator was just q. Now make sure you can't simplify anything outside the radicals. 5p over q, you can't simplify that at all. So that would be it. Okay, we have 75 over 16t squared. So if we were to write it as root 75 over root 16t squared, now we can think about 75 is not perfect. It's 25 times 3. 16t squared is perfect. So then we're ready for our final answer. Square root of 25 is 5. 5 root 3. Square root of 16 is 4. And the square root of t squared is t to the first. Make sure you can't simplify anything out in front. 5 over 4, nothing to do there. So that's it. Cool. Let's try some more.